Okay, looks like we're live. Time to get started. It's showing up. There you go. About a 10-second delay for me. Okay. So, let's get back to work. I believe that last time I was working on this stubborn bug that I was having I was trying to figure it out. Didn't quite work out. So I'm gonna see if I'm just gonna continue working on that. It might be a little bit boring. So I don't blame you if you don't want to watch. So what's going on here is to kind of recap from last time. I was having this bug where I have nothing. If I hit this weapon and take it out, holding it, and then I unequip it, it's still in my character's hand. That is a problem. So yeah, that's the bug I'm talking about. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get rid of that issue. Hopefully hopefully I'll be able to work on more than just that, because as per usual, I'm probably just going to stream until until it's 6 o'clock in my current time zone. It's 5 right now, so 1 hour. Yeah. Let's see where I was. I was using I think I was using debug messages to keep track of what code is running and what code isn't, and what variables are at the time. Okay. I need to find all of the scripts that are currently affected, that are relevant. That would be sort of curiosity. How visible is this on the stream? Oh, it's barely legible. Okay, that's a problem, because I'm gonna have to zoom in. Let's see if that fixes it. Or at the very least makes it readable. Maybe if I raise the bit rate. I wonder if that's gonna help. Hope it does. I'll just zoom in a little bit more. Okay, I can actually read stuff now. All right, enough stalling. Let's get back to work. Hold items. So this script controls the visibility of meshes that are attached to my player's hand. There's 2 copies of this of this. There's two instances of this active. One for my right hand, one for my left hand. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is redundant. I don't need that. Okay then. All right. I don't think that's gonna fix anything though, to be honest, but just in case, I'm gonna run the script again. Hopefully that didn't break anything. Hope I wasn't wrong about that being redundant. Okay. Oh, would you look at that? I fixed the problem. Wow. I don't even I don't even understand how that fixes it, but apparently it does. Okay. Good to know. Alright. Somehow that fixed the problem. I don't know exactly how, but it did. Okay. So, oh, I lost my train of thought. I had a plan of action just now, but I completely forgot it, blanked out. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I was gonna work on actually getting the shield to do stuff now. So I'm using keyboard and mouse right now, and my controller is on the floor. And I don't feel like using it right now. So right now I believe that. So my intention is for that when you use keyboard and mouse controls, you press and hold right click to raise your shield. And the way it works exactly is depends on whether you got the camera centered or if you've got, if you're targeting enemy, basically Zelda mechanics. Whether you're holding left trigger or not affects how the shield works. But use the right trigger to use the shield, or right click. And you're standing still and not, I mean, when you're not targeting anything and you raise the shield, you can aim it with the directional buttons. And when you are targeting something, the shield automatically faces towards the opponent or whatever you're targeting if you have it raised. And you can move still. You're not stationary. Okay, let's get to work on getting the shield state transition. The transition from normal state to shield state. Where is it? Should be over here. This does sort alphabetically automatically, so it must be somewhere else. Oh, it's in completely the wrong folder somehow. All right, let's move it to the right spot. Promise you this is very, very important. I'm definitely not stalling right now. To be honest, it is important to organize files as best as you can. I think, at least in my experience, it's been nothing but helpful. But I guess it kind of comes across as stalling. Protag? Yes, protag. Or states. Shield state should go in the states folder. Ooh, bit of a hiccup there. Let's see if things are visible on the stream. Ooh, wrong one. Is everything visible? Huh, doesn't look like it. Is there a way to fix that? Is there a problem with my OBS? I think it should be 1920 by 1080. It's so blurry on here. I don't get it, but I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna keep working. If there's anyone in the chat, um, let me know if this is readable at all. I don't want to zoom in any further because I need to actually be able to work in the limited space that I have. And the more I zoom in, the less I have. The harder it is to work. And ideally I want this to be at least somewhat viewable and hopefully not too boring to watch. Okay, transition to shield state. Where is the... This is why I don't like it being zoomed in. It's hard to tell. State change check. Okay, so this is the right spot. Okay, I think I can delete this. At this point, this is already backed up to the GitHub, so I shouldn't have to worry about erasing things. It's private GitHub, so I'm not gonna share it with any of you guys. Sorry, but I have reasons to keep this private. Maybe I should put this here, I think. When is equip? Oh, I think I need to make right and left hand versions of this too. Actually, no. I wonder if I should make this an equipable. Thing about the shield class is that it's an extension of the equipable class, so theoretically I should be able to do that and it'll still work. I know that there should only ever be shields attached to this one. So I could probably just use a shield class here. My goodness. Oh, my goodness. Hmm. Oh man, I'm having regrets of how I structured the classes. I should have. Hmm. I need a better way of drawing distinctions between like things that equip in the right hand and things that equip in the left hand, because they're just kind of, there's like attack, there's like man, yeah, there's attack, there's gun, there's consumable, and there's shield. These are all just and these are like extensions of equipable. But oh, okay, I have an idea of how to salvage this. Okay. So this is probably self-explanatory, but basically an equipable item is something that can be is something that basically you can that can get attached to the player's hand, whether it be the left hand or the right hand. But I'm realizing now that I should have made that distinction a bit more clear in the code. Okay, so most items are for the right hand, so I'm just going to make that's the default. And then I'm going to explicitly make sure that, actually I probably shouldn't make this editable in the editor. Maybe I'll make this private. Right. And then for shield, oh, wait a minute. So internal basically means that it's private, but for subclasses it's public, it's accessible. just in case you don't know that. Is there a ready function? This isn't a node, this is a resource, so it doesn't have all the functions that you would expect from like a a node that actually exists in the scene tree. This does not exist in the scene tree. It is purely data, pretty much. Although you can store information for things that you can spawn into the scene tree. Okay, Google to the rescue. Hmm. Properties. Oh, I've been using the word variable wrong. It's a property because it exists in a class, not in like a method or function. Hope it does. I've never actually used this before. I'm actually learning something new right now. Hmm. I'm able to read this in the stream. Oh yeah, I can read it. Yep. I have a viewer. Hello. Okay. Now that I got that kind... No, I don't have it sorted out. I still need to... figure out how to deal with this. Or I still need to... let's figure it out. I just need to actually do it. If we'll die. Okay, so now I'm using that enum that I made before to distinct between whether it's a shield or not, basically. So if equable dot handedness right hand, then do that. Else it must be left-handed. So I do that. What I should probably do is test this somehow in a more direct way. This is what I want to do. Okay. Ooh, I didn't see left show up anywhere. Be back. Oh. Okay, sorry about that. My internet cut out for a little bit there. So, I don't think you didn't miss anything important. I kind of noticed that the stream was down. Kind of just had to wait for it to come on. So, part of the problem with the stream is that I'm relying on Wi-Fi. Probably not a good thing. I think what happened is someone turned the microwave on. Yeah, that would do it. That would cut the connection out. But yeah, it looks like we're back. I'm gonna try that again, just in case I like forgot to do something during testing. I don't think I did, but you know, just in case. And turn this debug message off, and oh, it's already off. Okay. Oh, I know what's going on. This isn't really a problem. It's just that this only I keep forgetting this only comes on when like a when the mesh that's in the hand is supposed to become visible or invisible. Excuse me. But I don't have anything implemented for making the shield visible in the left hand, so I've been diagnosing nothing basically. There's no problem. Yeah, no problem at all. Just need to get with the program. If shield button handler dot shield button handler dot get is eating. Just pressed. If and you know how to make this easier if I made this a static function instead of a then I wouldn't have to do shield button handler dot shield button handler. I could just do shield button handler. I would face a lot of I could probably do that with a lot of these actually. The thing is that the object has to be instantiated, so it has to exist in the scene tree. So I can't just like make a singleton and expect it to work. Or I can't just make it a static. Actually, I probably could do that. What am I saying? It doesn't have to exist. It could just be abstract or static. I'm not gonna overhaul how the code works. I might do that off stream. This is more. I'm hoping on like actually fixing bugs and making progress during streams, not just refactoring code. Just set state. Oh wait a minute. Clear dot set Assign held item. Basically, the player presses the shield button, make the shield, and the player can use the shield. Make the shield mesh in the player's hand visible, and switch over to shield state. Shield state. Oh. Apparently I don't have a variable for that. Alright, I guess I have to make that. Hey, I remembered what it was this time. I remembered that shift 5%. That's what I was wanting to do. That's what I was hoping on remembering. So yeah, I'm definitely not learning nothing. Progress confirmed. And I think since this has private variables that I want to reset before the next time this is activated, I'm going to call zero out everything. This is a function that I made that basically sets all of the all the private properties of this class to 0, or of this instance of the class to 0, so that the next time it enters a state, it's not going to have like any leftover values from the last time that the state was active. So I think what should happen now that I have an actual condition that can activate shield state, I'll see this will be like a moment of truth for where'd it go? Did I like press the X on it and close it out? I must have. Because I'm pretty sure that I opened the shield state class at some point during the stream. Okay, here it is. So yeah, moment of truth. We're going to find out if it's probably not going to work properly. I'm definitely going to have to like work on it more. But here's hoping that the player actually like transitions to shield state. Just to make sure, we go to the state machine and activate debug. This basically makes it so that every time I enter a new state, it prints to the console, entering state, yada yada. Yeah, moment of truth. No more stalling. Well, something happened. Just not what I wanted. Node not found shield state. Relative to normal state. Oh. Really? I never set it as a scene unique name? That's surprising. Because I sworn I did that at some point. The truth. Okay, pressed again. I guess it's not expected. Object reference not sent to an instance of an object. 61. $365. Oh, this should be. I'm not sure if this is related to what we were working on, but I guess it kind of makes sense. So this is Protag FPS is a class that controls the first-person version of the player. It's like the mesh that I could probably just show you. No, wait, I can't show you. So I don't have anything that will show that in the first person. That's weird. No, I don't. Okay, so basically, in this mode, I can't really show it to you, but kind of explain what it is. It's like, you know, in first-person shooter games, you have like a weapon, you guys see it to the side, and it usually doesn't really exist there. It's just kind of overlaid on top. That's basically what Protag is. It's a well, it's a class, but it's also like a node, a tree of nodes that has all like a mesh of some animations and stuff. It basically consists of the player's arms and a bunch of stuff that can appear in his arm. So yeah, since this is since the shield is not something that can be, since we're not, oh yeah, since equipped is strictly for right-hand objects, and right-hand objects aren't being assigned, I have to make sure that it's in this area here. It's right-handed only, because no reference otherwise. Okay, let's try it again. Right hand's a charm, maybe. Well, it didn't enter the state. Oh, it did. What? Why didn't it say that? Huh? Why didn't it say entering state, field state? Huh. Entering state, normal state. This runs like right at the start. Left. And that would be this. Less than 15 minutes left. Okay. I want to at least get the player to like raise his shield by the end of this session. That's my goal right now. Without crashing. And just the animation side, I don't really care about actually having it functional and able to like block things. That might actually be complicated to implement. Oh, I am not looking forward to that. But I'll have to get it done. Okay, so I'm not gonna print this anymore. Okay. So same thing happened again, I think. What if it's FSM that's not getting set? I feel like normal state shouldn't be null. Okay, I was right. I mean, wrong. Well, I mean, you know, I forget what exactly I was guessing. But yeah, apparently FSM, finite state machine, is not assigned. What did it say here? Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Okay, apparently interstate is never being called, and that's why it's null. That's weird. Yeah, you just have to call it manually, or maybe I should make this private. No, that breaks too much. I don't want to go back and fix all that. Okay, so enter state basically means initialize it, or it's like it's a function that is called when a state is entered. It's supposed to make sure that it's all initialized. And by initialized I mean like reset in ways that it should be reset for this the very start. I think technically I could probably add all the code from zero everything. No, wait, because I don't necessarily always want it to. Wait, yes I do. I want I want everything to that should be reset to be reset upon at least upon entry. Huh. Well, I'll figure this out. I'll figure that out eventually, but for now I'm just going to make sure that enter state is called at some it's at sure it's at least called. Okay. So those times when the player was standing still are when shield state was entered. Exit FPS mode is basically if the player has to be in first person mode when the player presses this button, kick him out of that mode. I don't want the player to be able to raise the shield. I don't want the camera to stay first person when the shield is raised. Because when the player's in first person mode and he's walking around, it's actually still in normal state. Like it's not a separate state. There's code there's code in here somewhere. Not sure exactly that takes whether he's in first person mode or not into account when setting like the player rotation. There's definitely a bug somewhere that I need to iron out. No, I don't know if it's a bug, but it's like an issue with the animation that causes the footstep sound effect to play when it shouldn't. But yeah. Actually, I don't want the console to get flooded by the state machine name. Not shielding, shielding, not shielding, shielding, not shielding, shielding. Sorry about that. Happened again. I think someone used the microwave again. Well, I mean, it's almost 6 o'clock for me again, which means I'm gonna be turning the stream off. Let's see if I can just real quickly achieve the goal that I was going for. Set using a shield. Are there any consolators here? Nope. Perimeter is using shield blend mount. I wonder why it's not working. What's going on? Is it because these are integers and not floats? Oh, I hope that's the reason. Please be the reason. Why aren't you raising your arm? Come on. It's not doing the thing. Standing? Oh, no, I hate it when stuff like this happens. What could possibly cause this to not work? You gonna print ASDF for me? Console? Printing ASDF. I am at a loss. So it works here. It's not working when I run the game and call it. This is so annoying. That is the path. That is the right path. I copied it directly from the editor. I know that this code is running, but it's not doing the thing. There's something that I need to... There's some sort of setting that I'm missing. Maybe I need to make this a looping animation. Can't imagine why that would... I guess it wouldn't surprise me if that would break it to not have that looping. I feel like it shouldn't matter, since I'm basically treating it as a pose, not like an animation. Don't tell me that this is gonna work. Although, if it works, I would love that. That'd be amazing. And I would think it did work. Great. I was secretly hoping that it would, but it didn't. What if I... It also wouldn't surprise me if this fixed it. You can tell I'm getting desperate right now. Yeah, if this doesn't work, I'll come back to it tomorrow. There's gotta be a logical explanation for why this isn't working. Something that I'm just missing completely. Okay, pretty pleased with sugar on top. Please work. Please do the thing that I wanted you to do. It's not doing the thing that I wanted it to do, guys. It's supposed to be raising his arm. His left arm is very specific. It's supposed to be kind of raising it kind of across his chest, as if he was holding an invisible shield. He's doing nothing. That is very frustrating. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow. Have a good night.